East Side Story gets a little bit out of its jurisdiction today. In fact, we've gone all the way to Kits. That's because we go to the ends of the earth to try and get good stories for you. The reason we're out here is because we're here to meet a 60s icon. His name is Jerry Silver. You may not know that name, but he was actually known for many years as Colonel Nocturnal, the nighttime disc jockey that kept us all awake for a dozen years. And he worked at several stations in the Vancouver market from about 1966 to about 1978. And the Colonel, or Jerry, is going to be giving us a tour of Kitsilano, showing us to a whole bunch of famous 60s landmarks. Should be very interesting. Come on, let's go meet Jerry. Jerry? Hi. Jerry Silver, Mike Klassen, East Side Story.
Oh, yeah. They told me that you were...
That's right. This is my cameraman Greg over here.
Hi, Greg.
And
that's Lance. Lance is my eldest son, plays guitar.
Yeah.
And has a band called the Subterranean
Nice to meet you, Mike Klassen here.
But do you want a beer or something? Can I help you?
No, we'll probably be okay. And the little dog, who's the little mutt here?
Yeah, this is Toby. Toby is a pug. I'm with him. And Toby is a prize winner. He won the North American Pug Championship.
Looks a little anxious.
In Denver, Colorado, about 2 months ago.
So what are you guys playing in here? When I just heard you.
We're working on a song that we're going to be doing at this benefit over on Salt Spring Island.
Yeah.
It's a long, involved story, but it's like animal rights.
Well, it sounded kind of nice when we came in here. Why don't you play a little bit of it?
No, you don't want to hear this.
Yeah, sure. No, go ahead.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, might as well try it. Go ahead. No, the other one. The other one.
Yeah.
Okay. You sure you want to hear this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Not a lot of voice. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Come stay with us on Salt Spring Island in the summer, spring, and fall. Sprouts grow free on Salt Spring Island. They grow wild, they grow tall. That's something like sprouts. Sprouts, yeah. Well,
yeah. Where'd the inspiration come for that song?
The inspiration came from years ago on Salt Spring Island.
Yeah. What were you doing at Salt Spring Island?
Toby, get down. We had a sprout farm there. We had about 20 acres or so before I was married about 6 years ago, and we split up, and I left the two boys. Right. Dwayne's not here. Lance is here. He's working on some guitar stuff, and. So I started a sprout farm over there, and that's when I first got back into raising dogs. Okay. I did this when I was much younger.
Well, what do you say we get out and hit the streets, Colonel?
Do you want to do that?
Yeah, sure. Let's go see a bit of Kitsilano, huh?
Yeah, by all means. You sure you don't want a drink or something?
No, we're okay. Yeah. I think we should probably be. I'm driving, so.
What, do you want to take Toby back?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't fit in the van, but...
No.
Have you got any kind of map or list of things you want to?
Yeah, I've got this. I got a little
something put together there.
Yeah, something that you might be able to use.
Yeah.
This will give you a rundown of some of the places.
Okay, it's a bit crinkled here, but
well, yeah.
I'll put it right here, and
you can read that.
So maybe we'll. Okay, well we'll just go down to 4th Avenue and see what we can.
And you're making it right, so we're going to be going.
I guess down. The Summer of Love must have been really exciting here when you think about it. I mean, it really was. I mean, that's when everybody, Sgt. Pepper came out, and everybody talks about how exciting it was here during the summer. Well, what were you doing during the Summer of Love? Can you remember it pretty vividly?
The summer of '67, I was working in the interior of British Columbia for a while. Oh. And I was doing a sports talk show. Sports Live.
Kind of a bummer, you know.
Yeah. I think it's appropriate that we go to one of the real hangouts called the Soft Rock Cafe.
Soft Rock Cafe,
yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Before going over to Salt Spring Island, it was carrot cake there every day.
Carrot cake?
Man, yeah, great carrot cake. Soft Rock Cafe is, we're going to be I think, looks like...
Was it 4th and Cypress, you said?
Well,
right?
yeah, it's supposedly the Soft Rock Cafe is right around here.
Yeah. I saw it. Oh, I see a sign right over there. It says Soft Rock Cafe.
You see that? Where?
Yeah, right over there. Little green thing there with the neon on top of it.
I don't remember that.
So what else did you have in mind? Jerry, I see down here you've got the Kits Theater. A real hangout.
Yeah.
A lot of concerts went on there, you say?
Well, yeah.
Movie theater one time?
A one-time movie theater back in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. Changed all that and became...
Coming up just where? Up
no, this is a neat place. This is one of, I don't know, for me it brings back a lot of...
This place here with the marquee?
Yeah, what does it say on there?
Russian Community Center.
Huh.
That's, I don't think that...
No, it's not. It's obviously gone through some changes.
Yeah.
Hold on for a second.
So this is it, huh? The Kitsilano Showboat.
This is the Kit Showboat. This is the landmark. This is Vancouver right here. This is Kitsilano. This is where it all happened. This is where a lot of people began their showbiz career. This is where...
what, in the 60s?
Well, yeah, actually earlier than the 60s, but it really came into its own in the 60s.
Jerry, what's the tie-in?
The tie-in is...
We're doing a piece about the Kitsilano 60s. I mean...
Well, what I'm saying is that well, I mean, Paul Revere and the Raider played there.
Yeah.
Paul Revere and the Raiders.
It was a revival show, I think, in '83.
There were revival shows in '83.
I think we'll be able to use this, I guess, right?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah. Well, the Kitsilano Showboat is apparently has some kind of relevance and importance to the '60s. Greg, we got to save this piece somehow. I mean, we're dying here. This guy is clearly has not done his homework. I mean, I think the guy told me he was going to be able to give me a good tour of the 60s Kitsilano, and we're dying here.
Wow. I mean, wow. Just to be here tonight, this afternoon, whenever. I feel your presence here. I know you're here. I can feel you out there. You're beautiful. I love you. Thank you for coming out to the Kit Showboat. One pill makes you larger. The other pill makes you small. You know it, right? And the pill that Mama gives you.
Well, Jerry, there's our look at Kitsilano, the way it once was and the way it apparently isn't now.
Things change. Things change. You know, what are you going to say? Things change.
Well, I was kind of hoping that we would have seen something a little bit more reflective of the history and the time, but evidently they've ripped down a few things since you were last in town.
Yeah, they have made some changes.
Behind us here, we've got one of the last vestiges of sort of pre-development Kitsilano architecture, and of course, across the street, we've got something sort of more reflective of what we want now. Well, that's Kitsilano today, and hopefully we can try and preserve some more Jerry? Where's he going? Craig, hey. Piece of the van?
No, I thought you had them.
No, I think I left him in there. Hey, Jerry! Come on, it's okay. Hey! Hey! Hey, no, hey, look! Oh, man. Look. We can do something about this. We'll find something. We'll do it another day. All right. Well, for East Side Story, in Kitsilano, I'm Mike Klassen. Come on, Jerry. It's gonna be okay. Come on.